Let's make America lift again. A lot better slogan than making America great again. We'll see if this happens or not. There was a picture of Elon Musk and Donald Trump and JFK Jr. RFK Jr. Sorry. RFK Jr. sitting there eating McDonald's. You got to be the example. If your slogan's make America healthy again, I don't understand. So the deal is, let's make America lift again. Let's improve our insulin sensitivity. But this channel's more about your emotional state. Your emotions affect your biochemistry. Your biochemistry affects your emotions. But I believe that you have more control over your biochemistry than you were taught. So when you deny your emotions and what's happening to you, it will destroy you. And when you embrace them, they will heal you. And when I say this, it basically means that your thoughts and your inner state in denial means that you internalize the night and disconnectedness resists the flow of life. It stops the flow of electrons. And the universe keeps busting you down until you awaken. And it slams you down in the form of failed relationships. And you lose your finances. And you struggle to grow a business. And your health is suffering. All because you chose to live in ego. And you didn't listen to your heart. You chose to deny what is happening in you. And when you deny that's happening in you, it will destroy you. And your heart produces a magnetic field, and your heart doesn't lie. It doesn't have polarity. Sure, it's it's positive and negative ions that react to form a field, but it's not like your mind that has to have duality. It has one feeling. And it doesn't steer you wrong. So when we listen to our hearts and we want to make a tough decision in life, the answer is to always go within and not rationalize and ponder with our rational thought, because in that creates more anxiety and more stress. But your heart knows the answer. It beats. It beats. And in a normal rhythm, it's safe. But when you have a beating drum in your heart and it's erratic and it's all over the place, it's a sign that's not your path. But you're still in your head. Oh my God, what if? What if there's not a better option? What if this person isn't for me? What if this person rejects me? What kind of marketing do I need to make so that I get the acceptance and likes on my social media so that I can make money, and then I can get the woman I want, and I can drive the car I want, and then people think I'm really cool. But that's all the internal gratification that you never really needed to find the value within yourself that was there the entire time. So it's this, is what you're seeking. And the confidence to make those decisions on your path as a light being manifested in the physical matter. Experiencing life with the guidance of, and it won't steer you wrong. Now, the lessons that you experience are meant for your path. But again, when you internalize and disconnect from them, and you don't acknowledge the emotions, you suffer. They destroy you. Because you disconnected from the message, and you didn't listen. Everything is happening for a reason. The universe is too perfectly designed to be fair. And the sooner you realize that and you begin to listen, the more you will not be misguided. And the more you choose to feel love. And it's the love within your heart that invites others to do the same. And the only way this planet ever changes is to listen, to hear, and get out of your head. Because your head is getting you in trouble living in ego. And it's amazing how you have a vibrational frequency. And though you may not experience the healing that happens from you listening to your heart, it's happening. Your heart emits a toroidal coil of energy that we don't even have the instruments to measure. We only think it goes maybe 15 yards. It goes much further. It changes the polarity of the plasma. The empty space that's basically filled with etheric energy, it fills that and it moves it. The ocean waves are moving by polarity. The rain falls by polarity. Everything is polarity. It's being pushed and pulled. And your mind is pushing and pulling you. But here, it's true. It doesn't falter. And you emit that field that helps others listen to the heart. And that's how we end wars. That's how we end conflict. That's how we create loving relationships built on trust. It's not through ego and just saying, I'm just going to do the right thing. It's being authentic. Loving yourself is the truest thing you can do, because it means that you don't need anything. You don't need the validation outside of you. And that heart will lead you to that path and stop the chronic suffering. And you don't fall into the traps of the hustle culture that exists. Needing to live in the big city because you got to make that money to put it in the bank. I know nobody cries with a large bank account, but they do internally. Because what they did is the exact same thing most of you are doing. They denied what is within them that will kill them. And it's that silent noise that is basically killing them. And they're not listening to the all they can hear is what society has programmed them to do, living in a chronic derp state. Rich, poor, filled with a loving family, broke on the street, nobody cares about them. Either way, both polarities. They're living in their mind in a derp state. Whether you think you're low and you're depressed and you're hopeless, or whether you're at the top, filled with ego, doesn't matter, you're in a derp state. Unconsciously living through your mind, willing things to happen, forcing things through your root chakra. Root chakra is family and money. You're forcing everything to happen. And that never lasts. The only thing that's true is once you ascend, here, listening. And as you open your heart, the crown chakra opens. And we get messages from the universe. That basically then will open up the intuition that allows you to act and speak from the heart. And now we just move through life. And we're like the water element in Bruce Lee, right? We're solids, we're liquids, we're gas, we're plasmas. We're just following here through the journey. Never dying. Living in our soul, living in our heart. So just remember, when you deny what is within you, it will kill you. It will punish you. But when you embrace it and you understand the meaning, listening to your heart, it heals you.